designers, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about 5 ways you can impress your boss, so stick around. If you are anything like the rest of the world population, then you probably want to know what you can do to impress your boss. Make your boss a little happier. Maybe make your boss notice you for that next promotion, and certainly notice you for that next pay raise, right? Well, we're going to go over 5 things that can help you do that today. I am speaking today from experience because as someone who very often has people working with me underneath my leadership, and my husband also has people working up underneath him, we can give you some things that we look for in people that definitely make us take notice. The first thing that you need to do if you want to impress that boss of yours is be punctual. Nothing frustrates a leader any more than having people who are not where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. And let me just add this, maybe be a few minutes early. Yeah, have you ever thought of that one? Too often people like to show up right on time, or maybe even 2 to 3 minutes past time, and that is so agitating whenever you are the boss. If your business is scheduled to open its doors at 8 o'clock a.m., you need to already be in position to handle those customers, whether they're calling or walking in on foot. So you need to plan for that and be there 5 minutes till, maybe even 10 minutes till, so that you can get your register ready or your phone ready, get everything ready on your desk, whatever it is that you need to do to prepare your job, then you need to have that done before 8 o'clock. So when that first customer walks in, you're ready to go. The second thing that you can do to impress that boss of yours is be task-oriented. Now, what I mean by that is when you have a project that you've been giving that you are expected to do something with, do it. Don't be lazy, don't wait till the last minute, and definitely don't get by with the least amount of work possible. Take the task you've been given and pour everything into that, making sure that all the bases are covered, that you've left nothing undone, and that you've even put a little bit extra of yourself in there. I can guarantee you when your boss gives you a project that is turned back into them, absolutely 100% complete and even beyond what they expected to get from you, they're gonna take notice. The third way that you can impress your boss is to be friendly. Now, maybe you have a job where you don't even see the public. Maybe it is just you and your coworkers that sit in an office all day long, but I am telling you, relationship skills matter. They matter a lot. Your boss is going to take notice of those who work well with others, who get along well with others, and who especially treat the public kindly. If you are in the type of job where you have to deal with the public every day, by all means, do what it takes to stretch forth that right hand of fellowship, so to speak, and be friendly. When you are satisfying customers or even coworkers because of your pleasant disposition and your bubbly personality, your boss will definitely take notice. The next thing that you can do to impress your boss, and probably even the most important out of all of these, is be submissive. Unfortunately, we live in a culture right now where rebellion is the name of the game, and nobody wants to submit to authority over them. But the bottom line and the reality is, your boss is the boss for a reason, and right or wrong, they are the boss. As long as you are working up underneath them, and as long as they have authority over you, you need to have a submissive attitude. That doesn't mean that you're always agreeing with every decision that they make, and it doesn't mean that they're always right, but it does mean that you have a kind and gentle disposition about you that is going to be willing to submit to their authority and to simply just do what they've asked you to do. If you do have a place where you see something not quite right and you feel the need to confront that, always confront with utmost respect, because at the end of the day, they are still the boss. Make sure that you have an agreeable spirit, and make sure that any disagreements or any areas where you're not seeing eye to eye, that you're able to set those aside to still perform what they've asked you to do. This is definitely going to make your boss stand up and take notice, because that is what they're looking for in the employees underneath them. Now let me just add a little clause right here that never means that you submit to anything that's illegal, unethical, or immoral. So if there's illegal activities going on, then you need to take some steps to take care of that. But otherwise, if it is just a matter of a difference of opinion, you do need to submit, because they are the boss. And the fifth way that you can make your boss stand up and take notice and impress them a little bit is have fun. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, you have no idea, lady, what I do for a living. There's no fun in it. Let me tell you, if you will look for the positive, if you will look for ways to have fun, you can enjoy any job that you're in. And you know what? If you make this a habit, and if you force yourself every day to find the positive, you might just discover that you like your job after all. And even if you don't, and even if you never come to the position to where you really enjoy your job, you'll at least be a whole lot happier while you have to be there waiting on something better to come along, right? I can guarantee you, if you will have that type of disposition and outlook on your job, and if you will make every project and every task as fun as you possibly can, your boss is going to stand up and take notice, and they're going to know that you are an employee who really wants to be there. And with that will definitely come reward and possibly promotion. If you will follow these 5 things, being punctual, being task-oriented, being friendly, being submissive, and having fun, I can guarantee you that your boss is going to stand up and take notice of you, and they are definitely going to be impressed with you. Have a work ethic about you that does the absolute best you can do for any boss that you're working up under. And I have seen it happen. Even the worst of bosses have had their hearts changed when they had an employee who was willing to do all of these things. Never submit yourself to abuse, illegal activity, immoral activity, or unethical activity. But if none of that is the case, then have a little bit of fun while you're there. Trust me, it's going to make your time there a whole lot better, and it'll actually help you appreciate the better job when it finally does come along, because taking a negative attitude with you is just going to taint your new place. I hope that you've enjoyed these life hacks, and I hope that they help you to have a little bit more fun on the job, and I hope they help your boss take notice of you. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, you were created for purpose, so go and be all you can be. I'll see you soon in the next video.